The Objective News Network? The Durham Report. Hold on, just wait a second here. What the hell are we missing? Hi, this is Hnatio reporting for the Objective News Network. Durham spent 4 years investigating whether there was a Russian disinformation campaign to cover up shady relationships among Russian officials and the Trump re-election campaign. And then the Department of Justice hired Bob Mueller to spend an additional 22 months investigating the FBI and its actions. Well, the special counsel just issued his report, and it's a real eye-popper. Here are just a couple of things that he found. There was no evidence whatsoever of any intelligence community support for any claim that there was ever any kind of malevolent Trump-Russian relationship. Plenty of evidence that both the intelligence community and the FBI covered up egregious violations of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act and withheld requested information from Congress to violate and then continue to violate the laws of the land as part of a cover-up. What's happening here defies reality. It used to be, not so long ago, when you violated the Constitution by engaging in sedition and fraud, like the senior echelon of the intelligence community, including the FBI, someone was held accountable, and they were meted out swift and commensurate punishment for their crimes against their own country. Instead, all of us get deluged with different opinions and beliefs by two politically polarized entities who aren't interested in solving problems, but rather creating controversy to get votes by throwing out insults at one another and avoiding civil discourse on the real issues. And there are those of us who claim it's the way our system has always worked. In response, I say that many of our historical leaders in the past became heroes and statesmen by placing the vision for our country ahead of their own personal political interests. The sad part about creating word salad and controversies is that our politicians consistently get away with it because the voters among us don't have the time to do the research while we mistakenly, and I underscore mistakenly, rely on Congress to do the job that they are really supposed to do. Just take a look at this. In 2018, a congressional oversight hearing that we as citizens pay Congress to do was released. So how many Americans have time to read a report like this, let alone fully understand what's fundamentally true and false, and nothing but meaningless word salad? Even worse, how can we say that congressional oversight politicians are really doing their jobs in a way that demands they place their solemn oaths to protect and defend the Constitution before their own best interest, like assuring that they get elected next time around? A good argument about why we need term limits, and we need them now. One thing is for certain, laws against sedition and the Racketeering Influence Corrupt Organization Act, including fraud, contempt of Congress, intentional obstruction of justice, and the fundamental right of the American people to freely vote for the candidate of their choice. In the wonderful glow of retrospect and the emergence of real evidence, it is now clear that Donald Trump was dead wrong about large masses of people stuffing illegal ballots into voting boxes to keep him from being elected. But guess what? The Durham report now shows that President Trump was exactly right when he continued to sense something was terribly wrong during the Biden-Trump run for the presidency. Instead of stuffing ballot boxes with illegal votes, the evidence now shows that senior intelligence officials, including the FBI, illegally and without any justification, used intentional disinformation to sway public opinion in favor of a Biden presidency and a Democratic win. With the most recent revelation by Mike Morell and others that they intentionally lied when they claimed the existence of a Russian disinformation campaign, or at least it had all the hallmarks, when there wasn't any, and they knew it was not true, at least to any of us with a little common sense, represents nothing more than sedition. They lied to violate the Constitution of the United States of America. It's that simple. So why aren't the people that committed sedition against our own Constitution, why are they being allowed to walk around freely instead of going straight to a jail cell? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have, all of us, a fundamental obligation, including those of us here at the Objective News Network, to provide you with a true and objective analysis of the news of the day. So no matter what your political persuasion is, what is going on here is an attack against the very fabric of our democracy by senior echelons of our own intelligence community. Call it the deep state, call it whatever you want. That's what's going on. The whole of the United States is based on the viability of our Constitution and the notion that no one is above the law, whether you're in the intelligence community, the FBI, the White House, Congress, no one is above the law. Those who want to defile the Constitution and covertly replace it without the full knowledge and participation of all Americans sure sounds a lot like treason to me. Be very aware, America, that as we enter the new age of artificial intelligence and information technology, the likes of which we've never seen before, so quickly we will have no house to live in whatsoever if we do not correct these fundamental problems now. It is what it is for May 15th, 2023. This is John Hnatio reporting for the Objective News Network. Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you will subscribe, and we hope that you'll visit our ONN website soon at this URL. Thank you for watching.